Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Lambert, and I'm thrilled to share my virtual design lab project with you today. It's a journey into the world of solitary species, those animals that live and thrive on their own, and what they can teach us about designing better systems for humans. We often think of nature as communal. Flocks of birds, schools of fish. But did you know that over 22% of mammals are solitary? These animals don't just survive, they play critical roles in keeping ecosystems healthy. And here's the twist. By studying their strategies, we can uncover insights that could transform how we approach sustainability, community design, and even social innovation. I did a deep dive into the biology of 120 solitary mammal species and the ecosystem services they provided to their environments. And then I analyzed these themes to find 4 deep patterns. To begin exploring what these patterns mean, I focused on what I felt to be the most important common pattern, which was that solitary species provide crucial supporting services. These are the fundamental ecosystem processes that underpin all other ecosystem services. They included common solitary species services such as nutrient cycling, soil aeration, forest regeneration, vegetation management, and carrion consumption. My biomimetic thought experiment began when I was a public school teacher, where I clearly saw that different students had different social, learning, and nervous system needs. It became obvious to me that not everyone thrives under the current social norms. Society often defines humans as a social species, emphasizing extroversion and collaboration as the gold standard for connection and productivity. From businesses to nonprofits to social justice movements, traditional systems rely heavily on teamwork, networking, and relational engagement to advance their missions. While these approaches work well for many, they don't fit everyone. For those who thrive in less social environments, being forced into these centralized systems can lead to overwhelm, compassion fatigue, or burnout. So I'm here to redefine our societal norms around productivity and collaboration by looking to the mammals of nature. I want to draw data-driven parallels between solitary mammals' ecological roles and consider that some less social humans also might benefit from these roles too. What if we could reimagine how we define social systems? By looking at the mammals in nature, I found inspiration. Solitary mammals stabilize environments through highly specialized independent actions. They occupy unique niches that address gaps left by more socially inclined species. Similarly, solitary humans, through focused, self-directed work, can drive innovation and resilience in ways traditional collaborative systems often overlook. Nature teaches us that ecosystems thrive because they include both social and solitary species. Success isn't measured by group size, but by adaptation and resilience. Diversity, both in species variety and in their strategic approaches, acts as a buffer against ecosystem shocks. Why wouldn't these same principles apply to human systems? Why are they not our norm? Asynchronous or emergent engagement is just as valid as centralized strategies for working toward shared goals. These approaches allow individuals to contribute meaningfully while enriching the collective whole. Autonomy doesn't mean isolation. It's simply just another way of making an impact. To test my theory, here's where my pilot project comes in. Using biomimicry, I decided to design a regenerative herb farm inspired by the solitary species. There are 3 categories of design ideas, pre-formed at levels to represent a holistic integration of biomimetic innovations across the entire farm system. The 3 categories are farm infrastructure, farm operations, and farm community. This farm isn't just about growing plants. It's about creating a model for how we can balance individual autonomy with community well-being and mutual aid. It's designed specifically with the strategies of solitary mammals in mind and would benefit less group-minded individuals by providing a workspace that supports independence, creativity, and flexibility. With decentralized systems and asynchronous and emergent workflows, workers could operate autonomously, focusing on specialized tasks that align with their strengths. Indirect collaborative mentorship and diverse self-directed task management would minimize social pressures while maximizing opportunities for meaningful contributions to a resilient and adaptive farm ecosystem. For example, the moose's selective vegetation management could inspire creating a local seed-saving network that can preserve and propagate specific herb varieties based on annual growth data, or the brown bear's ability to transform and move waste resources. That makes me think of creating a modular composting system that could use mobile bins to collect organic waste, compost it efficiently, and then redistribute the nutrient-rich material across the farm in small batches. Each design idea reflects a lesson from nature, one that balances independent contributions with collective benefits, but this idea goes beyond farming. It's really about rethinking how we design communities, workplaces, and even social movements, creating spaces where everyone can thrive in their own way while contributing to shared goals. We can create systems that honor both independence and interdependence. What if we could learn from these quiet champions, both human and non-human? What if we could design communities that support the full spectrum of social engagement, from solitude to collaboration? What if we could harness the rich creativity, work ethic, and hidden benefits that might otherwise be untapped? Nature teaches us that resilience doesn't require enforced collectivism or solitary disengagement. It's not an either-or, it's a yes-and. Nature thrives through a balance of social and solitary beings, and so can we. By learning from nature's quiet revolutionaries, we can embrace both independence and collaboration to create a thriving and balanced world.